Get ready for a magical journey full of action, friendship, and surprises. The wizard wolf kidnaps the sweet Princess Amy, and the little pigs use their elemental powers to save her on a mission filled with magic. The big bad wolf, now a powerful wizard wolf, acquires a magical staff and sets out in search of the power of light, hidden in a castle full of traps and ghosts. To stop him, the three little pigs count on the help of a brave knight. But a new danger arises. DRAZUUL, the Lord of Bones. With GORATH lurking, the heroes face their most epic battle yet. Are you in?
Let's see what the princess is doing. Hello, magic mirror.
I want more fish. More, more, more. This one is already finished.
At the castle, Princess Amy, who loved fish more than anything else, was not at all happy.
Come on, bring me more fish, or I'll get grumpy.
While Princess Amy enjoyed her fish feasts at the castle, the wolf wizard on the other side of the forest watched everything through his magic mirror, planning his next move.
Well, well, the little princess is being a handful. Fish for breakfast, fish for lunch, fish all day long. This royal appetite is something else. It's almost like she's a hungry bear. I think it's time for a royal visit. And this time no one will stop me. I'll use my teleportation magic to kidnap her. Abracadabra.
With a sly smile, the wolf wizard casts his spell to teleport directly to Princess Amy's castle.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am the wolf wizard, and I've come to kidnap you, princess.
Not at all. Guards, grab this wolf and throw him in prison.
Yes, princess!
But with a flick of his hands, the wolf casts a spell, confusing the guards and making them stumble. Princess Amy looks at the wolf, terrified.
Ha 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 ha. These guards can't do anything. You'll come with me.
No! Help! Someone help me!
With his magic, the wolf transports them both back to his dark castle.
Welcome to my castle, princess. I hope you enjoy your stay because you'll be here for quite a while.
You can't leave me here. I demand that you set me free right now.
Ah, little princess, I'm sorry, but I'm not accepting complaints from my guests right now. Enjoy your stay.
And so poor Princess Amy was taken to the wolf wizard's gloomy castle, where no one could hear her ask for more fish. Who will be able to help the herd? Meanwhile, the three little pigs were calmly exploring the enchanted forest.
Look, that person running, isn't that a knight from the castle?
He looks scared.
Little pigs, I need your help.
What happened? Why are you so upset?
It's Princess Amy. She was kidnapped. The wolf wizard took her to his castle.
The wolf wizard, that guy is very dangerous.
But why would he kidnap her? What does he want?
He's more powerful than you think. We, the guards, tried to stop him, but he stunned us in seconds. There's only one chance left for the forest. You three.
Us? But how can we face someone so powerful? No.
There's a way. To defeat the wolf wizard, you need to recover 3 ancient powers hidden in the castle. The power of earth, ice, and fire. Each of these powers will give you the strength you need to face the wolf.
Earth, ice, and fire. Sounds like something from a fairy tale. But where do we find these powers?
Each of these powers is kept in a special place in the castle, guarded by challenges. You'll have to overcome them to earn the power. And remember, you must stay united and determined, because the path will be dangerous.
Well, if this is the only way to save Princess Amy, then we're ready. Right, everyone?
And so, guided by the brave knight, the three little pigs prepared to embark on a magical and challenging mission.
Here we are. This is the Wolf Wizard's castle. Remember, he's very powerful, and you should be careful with every step.
It looks really scary.
But we have to go in. Princess Amy needs us.
Let's go together and try to come back together too.
You are brave, little pigs. I know you can do it. But this is where I must stop. This castle is no place for me.
Thanks for guiding us here.
Good luck, friends. May your courage be as strong as his magic.
And so the three little pigs entered the dark castle of the Wolf Wizard, ready to face their greatest challenges.
It doesn't look like we'll need torches.
Yeah, but where's this light coming from? I thought it would be dark and scary in here.
But I think I'll keep my torch anyway, just to be sure.
They look ahead and see three paths, each lit by a different color. One of the corridors emits a bluish cold light. The left one glows with a reddish fiery light. The right one is illuminated by a greenish light with an earthy tone. And in the middle, a huge portrait of the wolf.
Well, now we're sure we're in the right castle.
I guess he wanted to make sure no one got confused. Who else would hang a giant portrait of themselves with that face?
Yeah, as if the creepy decoration and the horrible smell of wolf weren't enough.
But look, three paths, and each one seems to have a different color.
Blue, red, and green. That kind of reminds me of the powers the knight talked about. Fire, ice, and earth.
It seems like the castle is guiding us toward them. I bet each path leads to the right power.
Then we'll split up. I'll take the right path. The green light must be the power of earth.
And I'll go down the left path with the red light. It's definitely the power of fire.
This leaves the blue path for me. I like a bit of cold anyway.
Let's do this. We'll each grab the power we need and then meet up to face the wolf.
Good luck, brothers. Let's do this together.
See you soon, everyone. Stay safe.
And so, each little pig went down their own path in search of the powers of earth, fire, and ice, confident they could overcome the challenges ahead. Pico enters a room bathed in a soft green light. Next to the entrance, he sees another large portrait of the wolf, this time dressed as a wizard with a pompous expression.
Wow, the wolf sure loves seeing himself in wizard poses, huh? I bet he practices this face in his magic mirror. This chest looks important. It must be where the power of earth is kept.
Confident, Pico walks up to the chest. He knew the power of earth was inside, but he also knew nothing would be easy in this castle.
These statues, they seem to be guarding the chest. I've got to be careful. Wow, don't tell me this rock is a fan of the wolf too.
Pico realizes that despite its strength, the golem is very slow, and that gives him a chance.
Wait a minute, I think I figured out how to deal with you. Hey you won't hit me here.
Pico makes the golem hit a pillar, successfully smashing it and clearing the way to the chest.
That's it, I did it.
Now feeling more confident than ever, Pico opens the chest. And a green light surrounds his hand as he grasps the power of Earth.
Now I'm feeling powerful, ready to face the wolf and whatever comes next. I can't wait to show Nico and Zico. We'll take care of that wolf together.
Meanwhile, Zico walks through a freezing path, watching the glowing walls around him. With every step, the temperature seems to drop, but he moves forward with determination. At the end, he enters a room completely covered in ice, where 4 ice statues of the wolf are positioned in a circle.
But what is this? Looks like some kind of wolf tribute. And look, they're numbered. Strange, each statue has a different pose. All of them funny. I wonder what this means.
He approaches the statues and notices each one mimics a silly chicken dance. One with hands in a beak shape, another flapping its wings, the third one wiggling, and the last one clapping. The room seems like a dead end, but Zico notices something strange in the ice ahead.
This is an ice door, and I can see a chest on the other side. The power of ice must be there. But how do I open it? A musical note and a key. So it's a riddle, and these statues. No way, it's the chicken dance.
Zico looks around, slightly embarrassed, but realizes he has to try. He begins doing the chicken dance, following the sequence of the statues.
First, the beak with my hands. Now flap the wings. Then wiggle. And finally, clap.
As he follows the steps, the ice door begins to tremble as if responding. Excited by the progress, Zico dances faster, repeating the moves. Beak, wings, wiggle, and clap. The ice door starts to open slowly as Zico laughs and keeps dancing.
Come on, door, open up. I never thought the chicken dance would be so useful.
And finally, the door opened.
That's it. Wow, the power is here. I can feel it.
With the power of ice in his hands, Zico feels the cold, powerful energy running through his body.
Now my brothers will love this. The wolf won't know what hit him.
And Nico enters a room with an intense, almost suffocating heat. He sees a bubbling river of lava glowing orange. On the other side of the room, a chest rests, glowing with red light that shimmers on the lava's surface.
Oh my good, this is too hot. The power of fire must be in that chest.
He moves towards the river of lava and notices a bridge that leads to the chest is broken, with a large gap. Looking around, he spots some floating stones, that move slowly across the lava's surface, forming an unstable path. Without a bridge, Nico must rely on his agility and courage to cross. The floating stones will be his only way to reach the other side. Nico takes a deep breath and prepares to jump. He watches the movement of the stones and picks the first one, leaping onto it with precision.
Okay, one down. Now carefully once.
He looks to the next stone, which wobbles slightly. Taking another jump, he lands on the second stone, which shifts under his weight, but Nico keeps his balance.
Just one more, and I'll make it.
He eyes the third stone, which is farther away and smaller. Gathering all his concentration, Nico takes the last leap, landing safely on the final stone and then jumping directly onto the platform where the chest rests.
Yes, I made it. Yes, I made it.
With determination and skill, Nico crosses the Leva River and stands before the glowing chest. Nico slowly opens the chest, and a bright red light envelops his hand as he grasps the power of fire. A pleasant warmth spreads through his body, and he feels a new strength well up inside him.
That's it. Let's see what the wolf thinks when I join my brothers.
The three little pigs, now armed with their powers, prepare for the final battle, exchanging determined glances.
Let's go, brothers. It's time to face the wolf and end this.
Together he doesn't stand a chance against us.
Let's show him what it means to mess with the three little pigs.
United and brave, the three little pigs march up to face the wolf wizard, confident they will win this battle. At the top of the castle, the wolf wizard waits, already preparing a powerful gust of wind to blow them away. He watches them with a mocking smile.
You think these little party outfits are going to save you? Seriously?
The pigs exchange quick glances, ignoring the taunt, and take their positions for the showdown.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
The wolf raises his hands, summoning the power of wind. With a strong, magical gust, he creates a blast that threatens to blow them away. Zico uses the power of ice to raise a frozen wall around them, blocking the wolf's wind and protecting the brothers.
Not so fast, Wolf.
With the first attack blocked, the pigs start advancing, each using their own power.
Power of ice, freeze him.
Go, power of earth.
Power of fire now.
With the wolf weakened, the pigs thought victory was near. But the wolf had one last trick. Angry, the wolf drinks a growth potion. And his body begins to expand, turning him into a giant.
Now you'll see real power.
The pigs exchange worried looks, but remember the knight's advice.
It's now, brothers. We need to combine our powers.
They position themselves together, focus their energy, and unleash their powers at once. Fire, ice, and earth merge into a single wave of energy that hits the wolf. The union of the three powers was so strong that the wolf couldn't resist, shrinking more and more until he became small and defenseless. Their little pigs come closer and look at the wolf, who is now small and shrunken, trying to get up. Chico takes out a glass jar and opens it.
I think you'll need a new home, Wolf.
This isn't over. I'll get out of here.
We're taking you far, far away.
With the wolf trapped in the jar, the three little pigs descend the stairs and reach the gate where Princess Amy is locked up. Nico, with the power of fire, melts the lock, freeing her.
You saved me. I knew I could count on you.
We're happy to help, Princess. And now, the wolf will stay far away from all of us.
Exactly. He'll have plenty of time to think about his choices.
With unity, courage, and trust, the three little pigs defeated the wizard wolf, saved Princess Amy, and brought peace back to the forest.
Hey, is anyone there? Don't leave me here alone. Help! Pico, Zico, Nico, I'm sorry. I promise I won't do anything bad anymore. Princess Amy, those with a good heart, forgive. Pico, Zico, Nico, Knight of the Castle, someone please help me.
Somebody help me. I need to get out of here. Seriously, Wolf, a magic cage? Is that really necessary?
Oh, sorry. Would you prefer a 5-star hotel?
At least with breakfast included.
You have an amazing sense of humor for someone who's literally trapped.
How did Pico end up in this situation? Let's find out. It was a peaceful day, and the little pigs were playing hide and seek. Pico, as always, thought he had found the perfect hiding spot.
Ha! They'll never find me here. I'm the master of hide and seek.
But Pico didn't know that someone much more dangerous was watching everything through his magic mirror.
Ha! Lucky me. Little Pico is all alone playing hide and seek. Is he ready for a little magic? With my new staff, catching a little pig is as easy as taking candy from a baby.
While Pico was innocently hiding, the wizard wolf was already plotting a plan to capture him.
What? You're not even playing. That's totally against the rules.
Pico, where are you? The game is already over.
Oh, but I always play to win. And you are my special prize, little smarty.
Hey, that's cheating. I demand a rematch.
Maybe at my castle, if you can escape, of course. Ha ha ha.
No! Help! Somebody help me!
But Nico arrived too late. The wolf had already put his plan into action.
Pico! Pico, no!
The wolf managed to capture Pico, but Nico wouldn't give up so easily. He knew he needed help to rescue his friend.
Great. Just because I wanted to play hide and seek. Now I'm stuck here. This doesn't even make sense.
Oh, how I love a successful capture. It was quick, efficient, and of course, brilliant. Just like me.
Brilliant, you just cheated. If this were a game, you'd already be disqualified.
Cheated? Oh no, my dear Pico. I call it advanced strategy.
Oh sure, I bet there's even a trophy for Best Cheating Wolf of the Year.
Now that you mention it, maybe I should make one. Thanks for the idea. Make yourself comfortable, Pico. I've got lots of work to do, and you've got plenty of time to reflect on your luck.
Hey, that's not fair. What about my snack? I knew I should have hidden in the bush.
With Pico captured, Nico and Chico rushed to Princess Amy's castle to ask for help. They knew they'd need something special to defeat the wolf again.
Nico? Chico? What happened? You both look so worried.
Princess Amy! The wizard wolf captured Pico. He used a new staff and took him to his castle.
And now we don't know how to defeat him again without Pico. We need your help.
This is terrible. The wolf has gone too far. But don't worry, we're in this together.
Suddenly, the knight of the castle bursts into the room, his armor clanking loudly. He stops and kneels before Amy.
Princess Amy, I heard you need help. Is the wizard wolf causing trouble again?
Yes, Knight. The wolf has kidnapped Pico, and we need to rescue him. But we only have 2 powers, and that won't be enough.
2 powers are good, but not enough. Wait, there's another power.
Another power, really?
The power of light. It's hidden in the ruins of an ancient castle not far from here. It can shine through any darkness and destroy dark magic like the wolves.
The power of light. This could be our chance. If we can find it, we'll have a real shot at defeating the wolf.
Light? Like a giant flashlight?
Ha! No, it's a magical power. A glow so bright it could make the wolf run like a cat that saw water.
Careful with those comparisons, Knight. But you are right. It's a mighty power and worthy of such an important mission.
Then let's go find this power right now.
I'll come with you. My duty is to protect the kingdom and ensure your success.
Good luck, my friends. Remember, together, you can overcome any obstacle.
And so Nico, Chico, and the knight set off on their new mission to find the power of light. They were determined to bring Pico back and defeat the wolf once and for all. Nico, Chico, and the knight arrived at a towering ancient structure, shrouded in darkness. The sky above was permanently overcast, and the surrounding area seemed trapped in an eternal night. It is the Castle of Light, once bright and radiant, now hidden under a veil of shadows, the result of an ancient battle between light and darkness.
The Castle of Light looks more like the Castle of Darkness.
Yeah, someone definitely forgot to pay the power bill here.
Long ago, this castle was the source of a powerful light that illuminated the entire kingdom. But over time, the darkness took over, and now this part of the realm remains in an endless night.
Nico and Chico could feel the weight of the shadows pressing around them, but they knew the light could still be restored.
We have to go inside. The light may still be hidden deep within the castle.
Determined to reclaim the power of light, the group hurried toward the castle's entrance, fully aware of the dangers that awaited them. After entering the Castle of Light, our heroes ventured down a dark, foreboding hallway. The air was heavy, as if something ancient and powerful lay hidden within. They emerged from the corridor into a vast chamber that resembled a cavern carved from solid rock. The walls were jagged, and the ceiling loomed high above, with stalactites hanging ominously.
Are we underground now? I thought this was supposed to be a castle, not a cave.
Maybe it's a castle cave? I've never seen anything like this before.
The Castle of Light seemed to defy expectations at every turn, but the heroes knew they were on the right path. The knight pointed to the far side of the room, where a glowing symbol was etched into the wall.
Look, that's the symbol of light. The power must be there.
With cautious steps, they moved forward, alert to any sign of danger.
Wow.
Quiet. Listen to that.
Nico and Chico fell silent, straining to hear. A faint sound of wings flapping grew louder, echoing through the chamber. Suddenly, a swarm of bats burst from the shadows, swooping toward them.
Bats! So many bats.
Get ready!
The bats began attacking, flying in chaotic circles and attempting to bite.
There are too many.
Time to turn up the heat!
Great job, Nico. That'll teach them not to mess with us.
Amazing! Let's keep moving before they come back.
When they arrive at the door beneath the symbol, they realize it is locked. The knight tries to push it, but it doesn't budge.
Of course, a locked door, nothing is ever easy.
Then, they notice two ancient statues on either side of the door, appearing like guardians.
Look at these statues. They seem special.
These statues must be the key to opening the door. Maybe we need to solve a riddle or activate them somehow.
With the door blocking their path, the heroes would need to unravel the mystery of the statues to move forward.
Ghosts! Be careful!
Get ready.
They don't seem like they want to attack.
They want to show us something. I'll follow one of them.
Chico, follow the other one.
Okay.
I'll stay here, keeping an eye on the door. Be very careful.
Nico runs after the ghost, which floats quickly down the dark corridor.
What are you trying to show me?
The ghost glides into another statue with a red aura, identical to the first one. Nico approaches cautiously, watching the pulsing aura around the statue. Next to the statue, he notices a lever embedded in the stone.
Could this be part of the puzzle?
He hesitates for a moment, then pulls the lever with all his strength. The red aura around the statue vanishes, replaced by a bright blue glow. At the same time, the original statue, the one the ghost emerged from, also changes. Its red aura is replaced by a soft blue light, and now half of the door glows with the same color.
Yes! It looks like we're on the right track. Now we just need the other half.
Nico, now curious and confident, tries to return to his friends. But the dark corridor holds another surprise. As Nico turns around, he's suddenly confronted by a skeleton, emerging from the shadows and blocking his way.
Ha ha! Oh, really? You think you can stop me with those old bones?
The skeleton advances, but its strikes are slow and predictable. Nico, with a simple motion, summons his firepower.
Be careful or you'll end up losing your head.
The energy of his firepower leaves only ashes and a fallen skull behind. With his task complete, Nico hurries to rejoin his friends. Chico runs after the ghost, determined to discover what it wants to show him. The corridor narrows and shadows dance on the walls. The ghost continues leading him until it finally enters a statue similar to the one Nico found. Embedded at the base of the statue is a glowing lever.
Looks like I'm on the right track, too.
As he moves closer to pull the lever, a strange sound echoes through the corridor. A giant spider emerges from the shadows, its eyes glowing menacingly as it prepares to attack.
Oh, great, another surprise.
The spider charges with its long, swift legs, trying to grab Chico, who dodges skillfully.
All right, big one, you asked for this.
He focuses, summoning his ice power. The air around Chico quickly grows colder, and his hands glow with an icy blue light. Chico unleashes a blast of ice toward the spider, which is quickly enveloped in a thick layer of frost. It struggles briefly, but soon becomes completely still.
Looks like you need to chill out a little.
With the spider defeated, he pulls the lever, and the statue begins to emit a blue light as the red aura vanishes. Outside, the statue and the door also start to glow with a bright blue light, removing all traces of the red aura.
Great work, everyone. We're almost there.
Chico returns satisfied to rejoin his friends, ready to face the next challenge. With the door and statues finally glowing blue, our heroes prepare for the next challenge. The blue door slowly creaks open, revealing a dark and mysterious corridor. Nico, Chico, and the knight move forward, their footsteps echoing against the stone walls. Each step brings them closer to the heart of the darkness, and something feels off. They approach a new door. The knight places his hand on the handle, glancing at the others.
Something tells me danger is right behind this door.
With a firm push, the door opens, revealing a vast chamber lit only by torches along the walls. At the center, sitting on a grotesque throne, is a massive ogre.
Ah, you finally arrived. I am GORATH, the Shadow of the Night. I heard you were coming, and I must say I'm disappointed.
Nico and Chico exchange a glance, struggling to suppress their laughter.
Is that Gorath's voice? Sounds like he swallowed a mouse.
Sorry. But I was expecting something scarier.
Do not dare mock me. I am powerful.
Powerful, and with a unique vocal style, I'll admit.
I expected worthy adversaries. But you're not worth my time. Well, laugh at this, fools.
With a wave of his hand, GORATH summons an army of skeletons, rising from the ground and ready to fight.
Ah, more skeletons. I think we're getting pretty good at this by now.
Let's make this quick.
In swift coordination, Nico, Chico, and the Knight take on the skeletons. Nico uses his flames to turn bones to ash. Chico freezes skeletons into humorous poses. And the Knight slices through any that dare get too close. Skeletons were never much of a challenge, but laughing at an ogre with a peculiar voice? Now, that could be dangerous.
Impressive, I'll admit. But now, you'll face me.
GORATH rises from his throne, his presence filling the room. He charges forward with brutal force.
I'll hold him off. You two, do something.
Okay, quick plan. You freeze, I burn.
You read my mind.
Chico focuses his energy, unleashing a blast of ice that freezes GORATH's feet in place. Meanwhile, Nico forms a massive ball of fire in his hands.
Now!
He hurls the fireball, striking GORATH directly. The ogre lets out a thunderous roar, toppling backward. With a perfect combination of fire and ice, our heroes bring down the ogre. With GORATH defeated, the Knight opens the chest he was guarding. From within, a radiant light emerges, flooding the castle with its brilliance.
The power of light, at last.
Suddenly, a portal materializes beside the chest.
Hey, this portal! It looks like the one the wolf mage used to kidnap Pico.
This might take us straight to his lair.
And it could be our best chance to rescue Pico.
With renewed courage and the power of light on their side, our heroes decide to face the unknown once more. Chico, Nico, and the Knight emerge from a shining portal, landing in the wizard wolf's lair, surprising him. Pico is trapped in a magical cage nearby.
How did you get here? No one defeats my cousin GORATH.
Cousin? The big guy with the funny voice is your cousin?
Now it makes sense. He talked a lot, just like you.
It must run in the family then.
The wizard wolf growls, visibly irritated.
You may have defeated GORATH, but I am much more powerful.
Hey guys, can we focus on getting me out of here before he proves that?
Hang on, Pico, we'll handle this quickly.
Come and get me.
The wizard wolf raises his staff and a sinister aura begins to surround him.
You will never defeat me with this here.
Nico, Chico, and the Knight prepare for battle.
Fire!
Nico launches a burst of fire, which is absorbed by the power of the wolf's staff.
Let's see if ice works.
Chico tries to freeze the wolf, but nothing happens.
My turn.
Pathetic. You're just children playing heroes.
The wizard wolf counterattacks, knocking the three down with an explosion of energy.
Look out!
They get up, exchanging glances, realizing they need a new strategy.
Power combination.
Yes, into the Knight's sword.
They channel their powers into the sword, which glows intensely.
Now, Knight.
The knight charges forward and, with a powerful strike, hits the wolf's staff, breaking its protection.
No, my staff.
Time for the final freeze.
Chico unleashes a powerful wave of ice, trapping the wolf with only his head exposed.
This is ridiculous. You can't do this to me.
They run to the cage and free Pico.
I thought you'd never get here.
We thought a dramatic entrance would be more fun.
And it looks like it worked. Now let's get out of here before he thaws.
Hey, everyone. Anyone there? Look, I know I've done some things wrong. Okay, a lot of wrong things. But please, can you get me out of here? My tail is freezing. Princess Amy, Your Highness, remember those times when, okay, there's nothing I did for you, but we can start over, right? Knight, old friend, I know we're not really friends, but if you get me out of here, I'll wash your armor, I'll even iron your cloak. What do you think? Shall we be friends? And pigs. Oh, dear little pigs. You won. Congratulations. Now, how about a truce? I promise, never again. Anyone? Oh, who am I kidding? My nose is itching so much.
And so the wolf is left alone, learning that sometimes the cold of the ice is nothing compared to the coldness of his own choices. That's the end of the story. Don't forget to like, share, and follow Nico's Land. See you next time. In a dark and eerie place surrounded by magical chains, heroes and villains rest in separate cages. No one knows how they got there. Until, little by little, the prisoners begin to wake up, confused and restless. Something is wrong.
Ugh, what a strange day. I swear I dreamed I was being kidnapped. Wait, was I actually kidnapped? Ow! What the? This thing shocks me. A gust of wind should fix this. What? What? I can't use my magic?
Through a small opening between the cells, Princess Amy peers around the room. She explodes with fury and points straight at him.
You! I knew you were behind this. Always causing trouble, Wizard Wolf. What did you do to us?
On the other side, the three little pigs are already wide-eyed, scanning the room with confused expressions.
Ugh, where are we?
This looks like a dungeon.
And if there's a dungeon and we're locked up, that means there must be a villain.
Cousin, I can't believe it. You got me too? What is your mother gonna think about this?
The wizard wolf glares indignantly at everyone.
What? Have you all lost your minds? I'm locked up too. I barely woke up and you're already blaming me.
Maybe it's part of your plan. Letting yourself get captured just to trick us.
Oh, sure. Because it makes perfect sense for me to lock myself in a magic cage without my powers, just to see your faces.
Of course it was you, Wizard Wolf. You're always after us.
It was definitely your magic that trapped us.
You must have cast some kind of spell to catch us off guard.
The wizard wolf, completely frustrated and furious, tries once again to use his powers. But nothing happens.
This is a nightmare. I didn't do this, I swear.
The wizard wolf feels the stares of the other prisoners. If even he can't escape, then no one can. For the first time, he feels fear. The silence of the dungeon is broken by a cold, ghostly laugh. The temperature drops, and a figure floats to the center of the hall. A presence so powerful that even the wizard wolf shudders.
Ah, finally, you've woken up. I hope you had a nice rest, because soon you will be nothing but empty shells, drained of all your energy.
DRAZUUL? What? You're still alive? I mean, alive is an exaggeration, but...
Silence, you ungrateful thief! How dare you ask me that after stealing my staff?
I knew it! It was him!
Typical.
Hey. This is absurd. I'm locked up here too, remember?
And you'll stay that way until you give me back my staff.
Oh, about that. I kinda lost it.
You lost my staff. Shona.
Technically, it's the knight's fault. He cut the staff in half.
Well, you were trying to destroy Princess Amy's castle.
I can't believe this. Centuries of study in black magic. Countless rituals to channel my power. All to see my staff thrown on the floor like rotten wood.
This guy talks too much.
Very well. If I can't have my staff back, I'll make another one. And for that, I will extract all your magical energy to forge a new staff. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have rituals to prepare. Get comfortable for a short while.
With the villain gone from the room, the prisoners exchange glances. What seemed impossible has just gotten worse. They need to get out of there before they're drained of every last drop of magic.
Perfect. Another Monday being locked in a magic cage by a vengeful skeleton.
Have you tried to escape?
Of course I have. I tried pulling on the bars and zzz. Long story short, do not touch the bars.
Great! We're trapped and powerless. Any brilliant ideas?
Actually, yes. I'm going to call my special assistant.
You have an assistant.
Yes, my powerful, unbeatable, fearless demolisher.
That sounds dangerous.
Is it a dragon? A golem?
No, he's much more than that.
GORATH stretches his hand through a small gap and a tiny mouse crawls out of his pocket. Everyone stares in disbelief.
This is the demolisher?
Oh, of course. A mouse? Super terrifying.
You'll see. He's small, but really smart.
Like a tiny, agile shadow, the mouse scurries across the stone floor, dodging scattered bones and hopping through tiny gaps between the cells. The little mouse stops in front of a rusted lever, much bigger than him. His little eyes sparkle. He tilts his head as if analyzing the situation.
Now, Demolisher, work your magic.
The Demolisher looks at the lever and jumps on it with all his might. And all the cages open.
Impressive. He really is a devastating mouse.
I told you.
Okay. Point for the mouse.
Now, with the cages open, the prisoners are free. But they still need to escape before DRAZUUL comes back.
Let's go. The exit is this way.
The heroes run out of the dungeon, finally free. But before they can celebrate, they realize the problem. Dust clouds disperse, revealing a massive cliff ahead.
It's official. We're trapped.
Huh. Not you, but me. I'm a wolf of class and talent. Crossing this. Easy.
Oh no, here it comes.
Ready to see some real magic.
The wizard wolf closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and...
Huh? Wait, it must be because I'm a bit tense.
He tries again. Nothing. No spark, no glow, no dramatic effect.
Well, at least we learned one important thing.
That magic needs inspiration and patience.
No, that you have no magic left.
Oh, right, that too.
If you can't use magic, then it means DRAZUUL has already drained part of your powers.
Well, that means we have a new goal. Before we defeat DRAZUUL, we need to get our powers back.
And how do we do that?
Simple.
He looks at the cliff, at the massive chasm.
First, we cross this.
The group seems stuck, until Nico notices a mechanism on the ground.
Hey, there's a stone button here.
He steps on the mechanism. Suddenly, half of a bridge appears.
Oh, that was easy.
But look at the problem.
As soon as the pig steps off the button, the bridge begins to retract again.
So someone has to stay on it to keep the bridge in place.
Great, but we're still missing a piece.
On the other side of the chasm, there's another identical mechanism, but no one can reach it.
Maybe I can throw someone over there.
Complete silence. Everyone looks at him.
What do you mean, maybe?
I think I can. I've never tried throwing anyone that far before. But cousin, you've got an aerodynamic body.
I'm not aerodynamic. I'm furry. And what if I fall into the chasm?
Well then, we'll know it didn't work.
That doesn't help.
But it was the only option, and before the wizard wolf could protest anymore...
Go with style, little cousin!
I hate you, GORATH.
Luckily, or maybe by miracle, the wizard wolf lands exactly where he needed to.
I'm going to feel that tomorrow.
The other half of the bridge extends, now forming a complete passage.
It worked.
I knew it was going to work.
No, you didn't.
Despite the wizard's protests, the group begins to cross the bridge. As soon as Amy steps off the button, the bridge begins to retract again.
Someone has to stay behind. I don't have powers. I can't help in the fight against DRAZUUL. It's smarter for me to stay here and make sure you can come back later.
If the princess stays, then I stay too.
And who says I need a babysitter?
If DRAZUUL comes back before you, you'll need someone to hold things down.
Amy hesitates, but in the end just shrugs and nods. With the decision made, the remaining group moves on. The final battle awaits them, and they will need all the magic they have. The heroes move forward through a dark tunnel, surrounded by sharp stalactites and unsettling shadows. The silence of the cave is only broken by the sound of dripping water and the wizard wolf's grumbling.
It could have been a golden tunnel full of treasures, but no. It's always a damp, stinky cave.
This is magical mold. It must be centuries old.
And what happens if we breathe too much of it?
Oh, it can cause hallucinations, dizziness, and...
Silence.
Everyone freezes. Gorath's gaze sharpens. His breathing slows.
There's someone here.
Are you sure? Because so far the only threatening sound I've heard is the pigs grumbling.
Hey!
Ho, ho, ho.
Ah-ho! Ha!
Very clever, GORATH. But not clever enough. Welcome, insignificant insects. I expected more urgency, but I suppose without magic you crawl like slugs.
Ha, finally! I'm going to smash this bag of bones.
Calm down, cousin. It could be a trap.
Attack!
Gorath passes right through DRAZUUL as if he were made of smoke. And a stone wall falls from the ceiling, separating Gorath from the group.
Oh no, Gorath is trapped.
Trying to attack a hologram. How foolish.
Ah, what is this?
Oh, my dear GORATH, you're the only one who still worries me. Your trick with the mouse, brilliant.
He looks at the three little pigs and the wizard wolf with a cruel smile.
Without you, they don't stand a chance.
The group looks at each other, swallowing nervously.
I'll be waiting in my royal chamber. Try to entertain me, if you can get there.
With one last dark laugh, the hologram dissolves into the air. The heroes stare at the stone wall separating them from Gorath. On the other side, they can still hear him banging and grumbling.
Well, this wasn't on the map, if I had a map. But if I had one, I bet this wall wouldn't be on it.
Of course, cousin. It's the invisible map's fault. Or is it your fault for charging in like a bull into a magical mirage?
It looked real.
So, what do we do now?
Well, there's a narrow tunnel here that should lead to DRAZUUL's royal chamber.
Great. Then goodbye, Gorath. It was nice while it lasted.
Is that it? Bye, Gorath.
Hey, It's not our fault you didn't realize you were attacking a magic hologram.
I'm going to pretend I didn't.
You're going to try to find another way, right?
Of course. I'm GORATH, the shadow of the night. No wall will stop me.
Except, apparently, this one.
And maybe any other wolf.
I heard that. Now go already. Before DRAZUUL turns you into a rug.
The group takes one last look at the wall before heading down the tunnel. They know they're at a disadvantage without GORATH, but they have no choice. Their fate awaits them in DRAZUUL's royal chamber. The heroes step into DRAZUUL's grand, dark chamber. The atmosphere is imposing and menacing. The air is thick with heavy, shadowy magical dust. At the center of the room, a large staff crackles with energy, glowing ominously. DRAZUUL stands before it, his expression threatening as he channels an ancient magic in his hands.
Welcome to my royal chamber, heroes. I've been expecting you. This is where all of your powers will finally be channeled into my new stuff. And once that happens, none of you will stand a chance against me.
This can't be happening. Our powers are being drained.
We can't fight this. We're completely defenseless.
Drop by drop, the hero's magic fades. DRAZUUL's staff is nearly complete.
At last, your power will be mine. Now, I am the master of all.
Just when all seems lost, an unexpected sound reaches the hero's ears. Suddenly, Demolisher, the tiny rat belonging to GORATH, comes sprinting into the room at full speed. He watches the staff closely and, with surprising agility, leaps straight onto it. The staff begins to spin wildly, emitting blinding flashes of light. The tiny rat's impact throws the staff off balance, and in an instant, it crashes to the ground, disrupting the energy flow. A sudden surge of magical energy courses through the heroes' bodies, restoring their powers in an unpredictable wave.
Oh, my magic! I can feel it coming back.
I can control fire again. I got it!
Me too. My ice powers are back. Let's go, everyone.
No, this can't be. That little rat. He's ruining everything.
Now fully recovered, the heroes prepare for the final battle against DRAZUUL, their strength renewed.
Now it's over for you, DRAZUUL.
Let's put this villain in his place.
The heroes charge forward, their powers combined. They finally face DRAZUUL head-on, and with his plan to steal their magic foiled, he begins to falter.
No! I don't believe this. How did you manage this?
Let's just say it was teamwork, and that the final word always belongs to the rat.
With one final blow, DRAZUUL is defeated. The heroes celebrate their victory over DRAZUUL. The once gloomy atmosphere now feels lighter, with small beams of light streaming through the windows. Everyone laughs and exchanges words of relief, except for a certain wolf. While the others talk, the wolf mage, with a mischievous grin, discreetly approaches the fallen staff on the ground.
That's right, baby. Daddy's back in the game.
Hey, where's the wolf mage?
It was fun, my friends, but I've got a staff to fix. See you around, or not.
With a flash, he vanishes.
We should have seen that coming.
I knew it. I knew he was up to something.
Princess Amy and the knight rush into the room, panting.
What did we miss? Did we win? Is he defeated?
Yes! But also, not really. The wolf mage took the staff and ran.
Oh, what a surprise.
Suddenly, a pile of stones crumbles, and from the dust emerges GORATH, brushing off his shoulders. Perched on his head is Demolisher, the little mouse.
Well done, folks. I knew you could do it. Without me, I was just testing you. But I did send my assistant to save the day. Unfortunately, this was just a temporary alliance. Next time we meet, I might be on the other side of the fight. But until then, try not to get yourselves into too much trouble, all right?
He gives one final nod and walks away, vanishing into the darkness. The heroes exchange glances.
That was kind of dramatic.
Yeah, but I have to admit, it was stylish.
Well then, what do we do now?
I think we already know. We go after the wolf mage. He's still up to no good. And someone has to stop him. But that's a story for another day. This is the end of our adventure. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and share to support Nico's Land. See you next time.